Ooh, hi, Periscope Land. How are you? How's everybody out there? Well, this is Gail Walker. I am the owner and CEO of Gail's Dream Vacations. And I missed doing my Travel Tuesday yesterday, but due to some obligations I had, but I still wanted to come to you today. So I guess this is a 1 day late Travel Tuesday on a Wednesday. So maybe we'll call it Wanderlust Wednesday. But anyway, I just wanted to give some of y'all some information. Hi, Arnisha. Thank you for joining. Um, hey. And I just wanted to share some information with you guys. It's been an exciting day for me today. Um, and well, I'll share about that later. But as you can see in my um, in the title, that we're going to talk about the TSA and the headaches that they are bringing. Um, and first of all, let me introduce myself again, or at least so you can find me right here. This is all my contact information. As I said, I am a travel consultant. I do own, or otherwise known as a travel agent, I do own Gale's Dream Vacations. That is my business. This is the places you can reach me if you want to book trips or you want to know how to get discounts on a trip. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. But you can reach me, galesvacationdeals.com, right there. galesvacationdeals.com. Okay. And I will get back with you. And I forgot to put my do not disturb again. But that's okay. It's too late now. So if you hear the pings, you know why. So anyway, yes, the TSA. Oh, has been. I'm sure everybody has read about them. There, that's the Transportation Services Authority, I believe is the name of it, the official government name. And they're the ones that are in charge of security at our airports. I understand we have approximately 450 airports nationally in the states, and they're in charge of the security in all of these airports. And if you've been reading in the news, if you've been reading in the news, you've been hearing about the shortage of the TSA. They have, let me tell you something, they have a very, very high pressure um, high pressure, I mean very stressful job. We flew last weekend down to my nephew's graduation in North Carolina. Not a long flight, but to watch these people, they're working their behinds off. They are so tremendously short staffed. The lines are ridiculously long. And then we have some patrons that are less than nice. I saw some characters in the airport. Yes, I did. I saw some characters. There was a lady who had a cat. She was holding the cat on her shoulder, and she was saying, "Oh, and my cat is so stressed, and this about my cat and that about my cat," and she's digging her, and the cat was just as calm. I'm looking at the cat. I'm like, oh my God, look at that kitty. And the cat wasn't digging no claws in her or nothing. The lady was using the cat as an excuse to be able to go through the lines quicker. I'm like, really? I mean, we just saw some characters there. And, but yes, it is. Hi, Gerald. Thanks for joining. And while everybody's on, listen, you guys just share. Share. But yeah, I mean, the lines were ridiculously long. Ridiculously long. I didn't have to stay on the lines that long, only because I had passenger assist. For those that don't know, passenger assist is when you have a medical situation or health situation, you're not able to, and JFK is huge, and you're not able to walk, all the way through the airport. They'll give you assistance, and so I had the passenger assist, which helped me bypass some of the lines. Even with that, some of the lines, it still had to stay in a long line. One of the things that was helpful was that we made sure that we checked in online via our computer the night before, the day before. They have 24 hours. Hi, Aisha, author Aisha. Hi, thanks for joining. So we have 24 hours to check, you usually to check in. And whatever airline you're flying, you just go to that airline's website and you look at check in and you get to go check in. And that really helps avoid some of the lines where you don't have to go and print out a boarding pass. A lot of times they'll put the boarding pass right on your phone. Hello, young Versace. Thank you for joining. And they'll put you have the boarding pass right on your phone. Now, I don't know what was up. Even though we had it on the phone, when we got there, they still printed out more boarding passes. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. But we still got to go. We still got to pass some of the lines. But let me tell you, even with that, we went to go through the pre-check line because we had checked in previously. We already had our boarding pass. We had to wait until they found somebody to come over to the pre-check line. That's how crowded it was. Even with that. So you had two lines. You had the people that was in the pre-check. You still have to go through the security. You're not going to bypass going through the security. But no, you're not. You're gonna have to. But we didn't have to take off our shoes and all of that because we went through. But we had to wait to find somebody. They had to take somebody off of one line to put on the other. The shortage is really crazy. They said that they're losing 117. They're losing 117 TSA agents a day, okay? A day. It's like really ridiculous. They're having a class now. They're having a class that is going to graduate 700 or 750, I think, TSA agents, and it comes and you come to find out with that graduating class, with having 450 airports or so, that's like 1.5 new people per airport. That doesn't take care of the shortage. The summer is coming up. That's going to be crazy. So one of the things I'm telling everybody, the number one thing for you to do is to make sure that you check in the day before you fly. That's the number one thing. Check in the day before you fly, whether it's JetBlue, Delta, American Air, whatever the airline. Go to the airline's website. I don't care who you bought it. If you bought it through Expedia or whatever, or bought it through Surge 365, which hopefully you will be doing, or the Vortex at galesvacationdeals.com. Make sure that you check in the day before. That's number one, okay? Number two, after you've already checked in the day before, you're going to arrive at your airport no less than, thank you, author Aisha, for putting that down, no less than 2 hours. And in some cases if it's a large, you might want 2.5, 3 hours. It's ridiculous, I know. But at least 2 hours. I'm not saying leave your house. I'm saying be at the airport 2 hours. Or 2.5 hours before you fly for a domestic flight, especially. If it's a holiday and it's really busy, make it 3 hours. Usually for international flights, they tell you to arrive 3 hours ahead of time because you have to go through customs also. Okay, if it's international. Again, if it's a holiday season, or a time where it's very busy, you might have to, instead of 3, you might have to be there 4 hours ahead of time. It is that ridiculous. Yeah. This is better than you missing your flight, because if you miss your flight, that was it. 2 hours at minimum, be at the airport 2 hours ahead of time for your flight, or for international, a minimum of 3 hours. And if you get there a little bit more, that'll be better for you. So that was the second thing. The third thing, when you're standing on those lines, please don't have, I have to get after my husband about this all the time. Gerald, you got to talk to your friend. Yeah. Loose change. No loose change in your pocket. Have everything. If guys, women, we have our purses, but guys, you have your keys and your car keys and your house keys and your loose change and God knows whatever else is in your pockets. Okay. Especially if it's loose change. Why not, here's a simple thing. Put it in a small Ziploc bag and keep it in your pocket. So when you pull it out, you just pull it out and you put it in one of those gray or tan bins that they have, that you have, when you have to go through the security. Also, you just missed what I said, Gerald. You just joined. I said you have to tell your friend to make sure he don't have all that change in his pocket when we go through airport security. So just put it in a Ziploc bag or something, Also, make sure you go by the rules. You know what the rules are. No liquids. You can't take any liquids. Nothing more than 3 ounces. And they have those little, let me see if I find one here. About the size of, this isn't one. This is something that's been around, but nothing more than larger than this, okay? This is about the size. This is kind of been in my bag and mashed up and whatever. But, nothing larger than this. Those go, you put whatever, your hair product or whatever. You can actually go to the 99-cent store and get a pack about 6 bottles or whatever. And you can pour your, whatever it is in there and take it with you. They put little labels there. You can label it. Put those in a quart size. Do I have sometimes I have one. A quart size Ziploc bag, okay? And that goes for ladies, it's in your purse, whatever, in case they're going to go through it. Do not take your large hair products. You can put that in your suitcase. That's going to be checked, but do not try to take that with you on the plane and you carry on because they will confiscate it. I know those people must make, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, any of those 99 cents or dollar stores. That's right, Arthur Aisha. Thank you for putting that down. Any of those type of stores. This is a great, you just put, you get those little bottles and you can refill them, and that'll be enough to take you on your trip for what you need. Don't take the big bottles because they confiscate them at the gate. And nobody can tell me that some of them folk don't be taking some of those brand new bottles of hair product home. They make out like fat. I mean, I've seen it. Okay. Also, with your carry-ons, make sure your carry-ons fit the regulations. Okay. Don't get a whole great big old bag and think you're going to make it a carry-on. They're going to stop you at the gate and say, no, honey, you're going to have to check it. And they're going to take extra time to check it right at the gate. So don't try to make sure that your carry-ons are regulation size. Now, ladies, if you remember, I did a Periscope a while back, and I actually gave you examples of a little hack the ladies can do because we are allowed to. You can have a personal purse, a personal, bag, and a carry-on. Guess what, ladies? You remember that? Yeah. If you want to avoid the 25, because one of the problems with the lines is the baggage fee, and we're all trying to circumvent that, okay? But if you're going, let's say for a weekend or 4 days or something like that, especially if you're going to the Caribbean, the clothes that you take to the Caribbean, you can roll it up, and if you know how to pack, a carry-on could take you a whole week if you know how to pack. You don't overdo it. You don't need a new pair of shoes for every single day that you're there, But you take a bag, a large, and I'm going to cheat and show you one of my purses. Here's one. You see how nice? This is a nice size purse right here. This is one of them. I have another one that I actually used when I went last week. That's larger than that. That was my purse. I had stuff in there. Yep. And then you have a carry-on. And there you go. You solved your problem. Because the purse has to go, that your personal item goes under the seat that's in front of you. Okay? Oh, I don't book. Oh, Gerald, Spirit Air, let me tell you something. I do not book anybody. I wouldn't even book I wouldn't book Donald Trump on Spirit Air if he needed it. I can't stand Spirit Air is the worst. It makes it sound like in the beginning that they're cheap, but by the time they charge you for everything, you're paying as much or if not more than the others. Okay, so I just wanted to bring that up. So these are just some tips that I have. Oh, here's the last one. Here. They are the absolute worst. Don't do it. This is the website here. I want you to go to this website. This is a government website. It will show you how to sign up for the pre-check program. This is worth it costs 80 if you're a frequent flyer, if you fly a lot, if you're a business flyer, or you're gonna do you fly like a couple of times a year, this will be worth it. It's an $85 fee, but it have you check, it's an application that you fill out. It's an online application. The process is right there and it's very clear and very understandable. Okay, take a screenshot of this if you need to, but the information is very understandable. Okay, and you fill out your information. It tells you what to do. And for the headache of filling out those forms and whatever else you have to do in showing your ID and all that kind of stuff, it'll help you out for the next 5 years when you're flying. Okay, and it'll get you in those TSA pre-check lines, and you go right through. Okay, so this is the best information I have for you, the best thing for you to do in terms of that. Another thing is right here. I wanted to share with everybody is my website, my personal website, and it's www.galesvacationdeals.com, and this is discount on travel. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Author Aisha, my girl. Thank you for putting that down. This is my website, www.galesvacationdeals.com. You sign up here to get a password for discount travel. I know everybody wants to travel for a discount. People don't want to be paying a high amount of money. Let me tell you something. I used my website when we booked my family. I booked my airfare. I booked the car rental. I booked the hotel. I got my discount on there. Not only did I get a discount, I earned some reward credits on there, and I can use those reward credits in the future. Okay, and that is because I am an owner of this website. Now, for those who are not owners, and I'm a Vortex owner, but for those who are not, you still can book on this website. For now, let me tell you something. For now, for the next about 5 or 6 days, you will be able to get a $500 travel credit. That's right, a $500 travel credit that you can use on your travel and on your bookings. Some bookings will take off the whole 500 at once. Some hotels will. Other hotels may take a little less than that. Depends on how long you're going to be staying and where you're going to be staying and what have you. But I could tell you this: you'll be getting some good prices here. All right. After that, after you have registered, you will be a member of the Vortex. Author Aisha I think she was my number one, my first sign up on on galesvacationdeals.com, so she could testify that she's always looking around because she planning her summer getaway, and she's always looking around, and she keeps telling me, oh, I found this, I found that, and she's excited and stuff like that. So yeah, this is real. We will be beating the prices of the most famous, well-known travel sites at up to 95% of the time. Yeah, you see, she got her thumbs up. 95% of the time. This also includes some of our other competition, which is really not competition. I mean, I'm just being frank with you. It is what it is. You know, the prices are real. I've had people that belong to other travel companies that kind of signed up. I'm like, and it was like, how did y'all get it down? Well, yeah. We did. We got connections. But nobody, listen, nobody wants to pay for it. Doesn't, it's not fair that people want to go on vacation. You shouldn't have to pay an arm and a leg. You work hard all year long. You want to go visit family, or you want to go to Disney, or you want to go to the Caribbean, or you want to go on a cruise, or whatever it is. Why should you be paying an arm and a leg to do so? It makes no sense. So, Search 365 is making it possible for the average working person to enjoy vacations like anybody else can. Okay? And I also heard some information this morning on one of our company calls about some additions we're going to be getting to our company. For those of you who want to be entrepreneurs, for those of you who are looking to make some extra money, like I am, I just deposited a very nice size check today, and I'm very happy about that. And that's why I'm smiling. A very nice size check, and because I booked some trips for some people, and for a family, for this last time for a family, and I got a very nice size check back for it. You want to make some extra income? Let's talk about that. You'll go to www.galetravelbiz.com. I don't think I have that written down here. I should have, but I would. I don't have that written down there. But www.galetravelbiz.com. Watch the video there. Otherwise, you can contact me at any of these other places. You can contact me, Twitter or anywhere else you want. You can contact me. My email, galesdreamvacations@gmail.com. You can contact me there, and I will get back to you, and I'll discuss it with you. And I'll send some information to you, and you will see how easy it will be for you to earn an income, make money by doing this. My travel is working up to the point that it's going to be my source of income in the very near, very, 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 very near future. And it's happening. Well, that's it. That's all I have for now. I'm so glad all of you. I want to thank all of my replay viewers. Thank all of my live viewers. Thank all of my YouTube viewers. Thank you for taking the time to joining in and being on this Periscope. Hope to see you again soon. I love sharing travel information. Please make sure you sign up for that website, www.tsa.gov. Make sure you sign up for that on that website, and so you not have to be harassed with these long lines. Okay. Until the next time, V for victory, V for vortex. I'll see you soon. God bless.